What's happening, YouTube? It's Dan Kisumanev here, and so there's been something I've been wanting to tell you, and that's I like cartoons, and I truly do like cartoons. But what I'm going to give you is a countdown of my favorite cartoons from when I was a child, or from when I was little, I should say, because I'm still a child at heart. I don't know how many. I'm not going to do a lot. I mean, if you want me to do this kind of stuff on my channel, then let me know in the comment section below, and I'll do more of these. I'll do more of these countdowns. But kicking off the list. Kicking off this list is my top 5 favorite cartoons of all time. Kicking off at number 5 is Captain Planet and the Planeteers. Now, for those of you who don't know what Captain Planet is, Captain Planet and the Planeteers is essentially a TV show about a hero that called Captain Planet, and it's essentially about and the show teaches you and the show is a good show by my standards because it teaches us that polluting is wrong, and we should be polluting the earth. Which is a good message to send kids. That polluting is bad. Pollution is bad. And we should do our best. We should make our best efforts to not pollute the earth. Now, essentially, when I say Captain Planet and the Planeteers, what are the Planeteers? Well, the Planeteers were 5 teenagers. Are 5 teenagers with attitude. Not real. I mean, they don't say 5 teenagers with attitude, but they are teenagers, and they do have attitude. And I'm pretty sure this is starting to sound like Power Rangers to some people, but it's not. It's Captain Planet. See now, Captain Planet is essentially an element-based hero. In a way, he's much like the Avatar from Avatar: The Last Airbender, and of course, The Legend of Korra. Speaking of that, and I'll get to those a little bit later on. And again, if you guys want me to do more of this stuff, more countdowns, more favorite stuff, and of course, another thing I want, of course, for me, it was a good show. Granted, now the only reason why I know about the show is because before I was living alone with my mom, and she would always, and of course she had to work early in the morning, so I would always be alone at home. Just for a little bit until I left for school. Now every morning at 6 a.m. on Boomerang. Well, scratch that. Every morning at 6 for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, every morning at 6 a.m. they would show 2 episodes of Captain Planet and the Planeteers. Now, I love that show. But, and of course, I'm going to touch on what I said earlier about him being pretty much an element warrior, like Aang or like Korra. He basically in the opening show, it would say, basically the spirit of the earth, Gaia, gave 5 magic rings to 5 teams. To five chosen people. Those people would become the Planeteers. You had Kwame from Africa, who had got the power of Earth. For North America, Wheeler with the power of fire. For the Soviet Union, Linka, the power of wind. And from Asia, Gi, with the power of water. And of course, from South America, Mati with the power of heart. Now when those five people put their combine their powers of earth, fire, wind, water, and heart, that will form Captain Planet. And the one thing Captain Planet's one catchphrase, he would say at the beginning and at the end of pretty much at the end of an episode, it's the power is yours. It's pretty much his catchphrase. And every week they'd be fighting a different villain that would think something to pollute the earth. Again, in my opinion, it was a very good show. I liked it. Primarily because, again, it sent a very good message to kids. It's that pollution is wrong. In fact, I think a lot of people should think about trying to find that series on a DVD, because it's a really good series. Alright, coming in at number 4 is, well, the Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now, for those of you who don't know for those of you who think they know what Avatar is, it's not it's not a tall blue thing with a ponytail that can connect the animals and trees and plants and whatever. The Avatar I'm talking about is a master of all 4 elements: earth, air, water, fire. Those are the 4 elements. Those are the 4 elements in Avatar and of course in The Legend of Korra. Now, essentially, there can only be one Avatar, but there are tons of benders. Benders can control the elements. There's earthbenders, firebenders, airbenders, waterbenders, and of course there's also earthbenders too. But now, of course, to me, Avatar: The Last Airbender was pretty much like it was pretty much an anime series. I mean, it's based on books, which each episode was called a chapter. Which, again, I loved Avatar: The Last Airbender because it was a great show. And of course, the Avatar was just a kid that had been asleep for 100 years inside a ball of ice because his Avatar tattoo started to glow and he went into Avatar mode. And he sealed himself along with his flying bites and Appa in a ball of ice. So he's basically over 100 years old because he was frozen in the ice, which I don't know why, but that was actually a pretty good idea that they did. And of course, for me, it was probably one of the better shows that they're on. And so, for me, it was actually, I know there are a lot of other, and of course I have some friends that actually did like the show as well, just like I did. And of course, it was also kind of different too. Because it premiered on Nickelodeon. which again was different. It was just a different kind of show from it was different from what they had on at the time. And of course, I know I'm going to get a lot of rip for this. Probably going to get a lot of rip for this, but I'm not really a big fan of SpongeBob. I mean, I kind of was, I guess. Or not a big fan, but I mean, I watched it just because there was really anything else to watch. But yeah, I just kind of grew out watching SpongeBob. But I mean, I will watch it, kind of, sort of. When there's nothing else on, I'll watch it. If that's literally the only thing that's on. Anyway. But anyway, back to my list. Coming in number 3. We have what essentially is basically another extension of basically the DC universe. And of course, what I'll talk about is Krypto the Superdog. And of course, it was actually one of my... Oh, sorry guys, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry guys, I didn't mean to yawn, but Krypto the Superdog was premiered on Cartoon Network, and then after one whole season, it was, and after one whole, I'm not really sure how many seasons it was on. I think it was only on for like one season, so if you know how many seasons Krypto the Superdog was on Cartoon Network, let me know in the comment section below, and thank you for it. So, Krypto the Superdog is basically what it is. He's basically a talking dog whose name is Krypto. And he's actually the pet of Superman. And why do I say that? Because, well, he comes from Krypton, and his name is Krypto. Krypton. Take out the end of Krypton, and what do you get? You get Krypto. And so, of course, he was... So, for me, Krypto the Superdog was absolutely a really good show. And now... Alright, moving on to the final... final 2 cartoons on my list. Coming in at number 1, Teen Titans. And no, not Teen Titans Go. So for those of you who are wondering what show I'm talking about, I'm not talking about Teen Titans Go, because that show is not good at all. Okay, that is a bad representation of what a real cartoon should be. That's a bad representation of what Teen Titans should be. Because the Teen Titans I know, Robin and Starfire are... Because the Teen Titans I know, Robin and Starfire actually kissed. Not once, but twice. They kissed twice. Okay? In the movie, in the very first episode of the original series. That to me is Teen Titans. And they're actually together. Okay, there's not a lot of poop jokes in it. Okay, there's plot, there's story, there's depth. These versions of the Teen Titans don't have any of that. The rest is just... I mean, to me, I think Cartoon Network is just saying, you know what, see ya! You know what, see ya, good Teen Titans, and hello, and come on in, bad Teen Titans. That's my interpretation of them. Teen Titans Go is not Teen Titans. The original Teen Titans are the real Teen Titans. Because they're better. Speaking of which, I was watching a video, I think maybe 2 days ago. I think it was, where or maybe it was like or maybe it was like yesterday, I think, or I don't know. It was like 3 days ago where there was a tweet, or there was a word from the director of the original Teen Titans saying he almost guarantee that the original Teen Titans is coming back to television, and I'm happy about that. Now, before I reveal my number one pick, here are a few honorable mentions. First honorable mention, Rocket Power. For those of you who don't know the show Rocket Power, then you missed out on one heck of a show. Rocket Power was awesome. It literally had nothing to do with a rocket. The show was called Rocket Power because there were kids on skateboards, and that to me is awesome. That to me, just seeing those kids skate was awesome, and primarily because it also took place on a boardwalk. My second honorable mention be Hi Puffy Amiyumi Show. And that should basically that should basically give you all the facts you need to know about it. I mean, it was a good show. With some Japanese singers. My next honorable mention is a show called Ginger. So I'm pretty sure that was the whole title. Ginger. Ginger was about a girl named Ginger, obviously, who's basically just going through life, one step at a time. My third and final honorable mention and now, number one, and I know for a fact I'm probably going to get a lot of rip. I have a feeling I'm going to get a lot of rip from people down in the comment section. But my number one pick is Johnny Test. And like I said, I have a feeling I'm gonna get a lot of rip for saying that's my number one favorite, but that's how I feel. I loved Johnny Test. Primarily because, for one, it was about a kid with a talking dog and two Brainiac sisters. And some people say that's that show is a rip off of another show, I don't care. I never seen it. But Freddy Giantess was a great show. And of course, it had a lot of pop culture. Of course, it referenced. Of course, it had a pop culture reference to another favorite show of mine, Pokemon, by having Tinymon. I loved the Giantmon episodes. I wish to God that they come out with another season of Giantess, just to do one more Giantmon, just to do a Giantmon, just do one last Giantmon episodes. Because again, I love the Giantmon episodes. But Giantmon was just a really good Giantess was just a really good show. And that's all I gotta say. So, like I said, guys. So again, guys. Like I said, if you like this list, and you want me to do more top tens, and you want me to do more top fives, and I can go in the top tens, then let me know in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you soon with make videos. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to hit that bell icon to be notified of future videos. And again, guys, if you want me. And again, guys, okay? If you want me to keep doing these types of videos, if you want me to do more top tens, if you want to do more top fives and eventually top tens, then again, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks, staying out. Peace.